Show. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. How y'all doing? First and foremost, I want to give the first and foremost shout out to God, who's ahead of my life, and hopefully He's ahead of yours too. All right. Come on, let's give a shout out to God, who's ahead of all of our lives, man. I mean, He made it possible even from last week.
I'm on a porch. Old Spice Square.
Hi, Miss Producer. Is that my way of not acknowledge you first?
No, that was
God come first. But most importantly, giving a shout out to God, who's ahead of our life. Rest in peace to all of our family and friends that left us. And you never want to forget the ones that's sick and homeless. Let us not forget. And I will rush through these announcements today because I have a very, very, very special guest that we have to introduce real soon because we got a lot to talk about, y'all. Happy birthday to all the Geminis. Happy birthday, Gemini. Where's my clapping at? I'm kind of confused about my. There we go. We got a little studio. Got some natural clapping going on. Happy birthday to all my Geminis. There we go. Listen, y'all, Geminis, y'all shocked me. Like at first, I know last week I mentioned, and I do apologize that y'all, I really don't know too much about y'all. But since I said that, y'all been throwing pool parties, boat parties, goddamn, y'all Geminis are off the fire. Look, I say that to say this. On Thursdays, matter of fact, tomorrow, for all my Geminis, I hope, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, because y'all involved with what I'm about to talk about for Thursdays. At the Mansion, Thursdays at the Mansion, we have a big birthday bash. My boy Jamie D will be in the house. A lot of celebrity hosts, a lot of celebrity guests, a lot of celebrity performances. It's going down at the Mansion. If you don't know, formerly known as Murphy Mansion, right there off 635. It's going down. So if you got a birthday, please reach out to. Do I got a number? Reach out to me, and I'll let you know how to get the more information. Reach out to the Price Group, Misa Edmonds. You can also hit me up, and I can let you know how it's going down. But you do not want to miss this birthday bash. Matter of fact,
on all platforms, True Marketing.
say that again. Okay, all platforms, including True Vibes Marketing. You can reach us, see about your sections. But one thing I wanted to mention, out of one of the guest performances, it's going to be my girl Taylor Morgan. I'm sure y'all know who Taylor Morgan is. She will be in the house at the Mansion tomorrow, helping Jamie D celebrate his birthday bash. And if y'all don't know who Jamie D is, y'all probably want to look him up right now. And don't miss the show tomorrow. It's going to be off the hook. I will be in the house. I think, Miss Producer, you going to be in the house tomorrow?
I'm going to be in the house.
How you
sure.
doing? Did you answer the question the first time I said how you doing? I didn't hear you.
I did.
You okay?
I was doing what I do.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to make sure our part, I got you, boss.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to dwell on Thursday because my special guest, I'm sure, will bring it back up and give you more information about this Thursday, which is tomorrow coming up. Fridays, we will be, I don't know where True Vibes will be. We're going to be somewhere Friday. I gotta get with Misa, but we will post it tomorrow. So if you do want to hang out with True Vibes, because we do have a lot of fun no matter where we go, spend a lot of money. We spend a lot of Misa's money. But we will be somewhere this coming Friday. We will post that tomorrow. I don't want to spend too much time on that. This Saturday, I do want to mention this Saturday, for those of y'all that comes to the after hours, we appreciate you. But this Saturday, you do not want to miss Memorial. You mother freakers are crazy.
They was off the chain.
God damn. Like when I tell you it's storm,
And they were still coming in.
it's storm.
It was a tsunami.
Now, I don't know if y'all realize it was breaks in the storms. I think this was Sunday. It was breaks in the storm. This is actually the Memorial, the day before Memorial Day, Sunday night. It was breaks in the storm, and when it stopped, you seen about 20, 30 people run to the line. I said, you got to be mother. If I wasn't a part of this after hours, my ass would be at home. But you guess what? I appreciate you.
Somebody off, and it was crazy rain.
It was crazy.
Was after
It was a baby. It was like borderline tornado winds out there. So I say that to say this, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm sure Circle Cafe appreciate you as well. We have some loyal customers, and I ain't never really experienced where all your regulars are the ones that's buying your sections every week. We sell out every week, and it's all of our regulars. So if you always tuning in, we appreciate you, man. I know we don't say it over the mic a lot, but we appreciate this at Circle Lounge. True Vibes appreciate you, that's for sure. And I appreciate the staff, Willis, TK, Ali, all the waitresses, the security guard that keep us protected. We appreciate all y'all, man. More importantly, I appreciate this studio. God damn, man. And I'm not gonna say too much because I want Misa. We have a special guest co-host that's coming. I'm getting ready to introduce, and I'm gonna let her talk about this because she's the one that made it all happen. But I appreciate this, man. I feel oh shit. I feel good. Do I look good over here, Miss Producer?
I think you do. I'm proud of you.
How I look?
Proud of me
too. I did okay. I did okay.
Yeah. You doing your thing. Right, I like it. Jordans and the True Vibes thing going on.
I don't think they see
love
my Jordans there. They don't see me clean.
Oh, well, hold them up.
I ain't holding them up.
All right, well, that's what I would do if I had on my red bottoms.
Listen,
I
we
hold them
appreciate
up.
everybody that's been coming to the after hours. And like I said, we do this Saturday and Sunday. The only difference is because it used to be a difference. Saturday used to be 120%. Sunday used to be 60%. Now they both the same. The only difference is we open the doors at 1:30 on Sunday. So you can sneak up in that line, sneak up in real quick before that line is wrapped around the corner, like you can't do on Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday after hours at Circle Lounge has been off the hook. Before I do this, I got a co-host tonight, y'all. And I know y'all probably like, he ain't really announced all. I ain't doing it today. I told you I got a special guest. But before we bring up the special guest, I want to introduce one of my team members from True Vibes Marketing Group and co-host for tonight, my homegirl, my sister, Misa Edmond. What up, though? Thanks for coming on the show, Misa.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a miscommunication last week. She's supposed to have been with us last week, but she's here now.
I'm here.
And more importantly, we got a special guest. So it's about to go down.
Hey, it's going to be crazy.
Hey, those of y'all that tune in, I know some of y'all tuned in just for the first part. You do not want to not tune in. You want to stay tuned in. Before we bring our special guest on, I want what you got coming up. You got something that me and you've been talking about, that you've been teaching me with, that you actually, it's a lot you've been doing, but what you got coming up this July?
Well, July, I'm going to be returning to podcasting with the encouragement of my fathead brother over there.
What's his name?
T-Love.
T-Love.
At Podcast Studios of Dallas.
Yeah, that's where we at right now.
And, you guys used to probably, if you tuned in, you knew me from Power 214. And it was me and Kiki, and our show was really based off what the community needed. Things that, a lot like what Leonard does by helping boost other promoters, other venues.
Can I be a guest?
Entrepreneurs. Hell yeah. Entrepreneurs, especially women. Our show mainly targeted women entrepreneurs, women who are in business, a lot like our special guests, women who stand out on their own and to promote whatever it is that they're doing, whether it's selling hats, selling food.
Just women?
No, well, not just necessarily women, because we have one of the biggest.
Women. I'm just asking.
Not just women.
Oh, okay.
One of the biggest philanthropists that we had, and we met him when he was like 10. Jackson Turner, and now he's graduating from college he's graduating from high school this year, and he's going to be a freshman at Tech. So another girl, Nisha Anderson, she has done like 3 Tyler Perry movies. We was her first ever radio interview, and she still keep in touch with me. She still tag me in her stuff, and she's doing big things. Like she was in that movie with the whole female army or whatever it was. She was in that movie. She's been in Sisters.
So you already got her locked in. You got your dates.
Oh yeah.
So what?
Oh yeah.
You ain't talking to
she
me
ready
about
for
no
me
date.
to come to Atlanta.
You ain't talking to me about no date getting on the show.
You can come anytime. The show is
Anytime.
open to you.
No, I
It's
need-
open to you.
Okay.
It will be titled "Hello, It's Misa."
All right.
And it's twice a month. We'll drop.
So what? I mean, is it gonna be something similar to Late Nights with Leonard, where it's a particular day?
It'll be on a particular day, particular
Be
time.
on Wednesday.
It ain't gonna be on Wednesdays, and it ain't gonna be on Mondays. But you know, it'll fall in the lines of where we'll drop the show twice a month.
All right. All right.
You can check it out via Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. We're gonna do it.
Cool. Well, like I did say, I don't know if y'all heard me before I brung her up. She is one of the partners of True Vibes Marketing Group. And before we bring our special guest on, we're going to talk about this boat party, doggone.
The boat party is going to be off the chain.
Oh, my goodness.
We still got some tickets left. It's
not a lot.
It's not a lot of tickets left, but you're going to get food. You get all-inclusive drinks.
Yep.
You get to chill. You get to listen to good music.
And you get to see my lion tattoo that I got tatted on my chest.
I don't know who want to see that.
Detroit Lions.
Who want to see that?
I can't wait to show it off.
And we got some special guests coming from Detroit.
I was getting with
Tone.
What up, Doe? What up, Doe?
Bone.
Oh,
with,
I can't leave my homie Bone.
Yeah.
You better not.
So-
Well, you can say it. You can relate.
We just got a good show.
Get off me.
On the boat.
Yeah.
It is going to be Sunday, June 22nd. You guys get
going
online. If you can't catch one of us out in the field, we got tickets on hand.
DJ Darkness in the house.
Yeah, Darkness in the building.
It's
And
going
you know
down.
who he is. It's a Dallas staple
Y'all know we party
in the DJ world.
Y'all know we
Y'all
party.
bathing suits. If y'all want to jump in the water, that's on y'all.
We going to after party right after that. So if y'all need to change
After
up,
party, right at
y'all
the
can
circle.
do that at Misa house.
No,
Everybody can
hell
change
no.
up.
Do that.
Hell no. They could do it in their car.
No, they somebody people,
No, let them go to your house. You in Louisville.
I'm too far. Oh yeah,
Nah,
I am right down
yeah.
the street.
Some of them can.
Change
Well,
clothes at Leonard House.
it is what it is. We partying on June 22nd, Juneteenth weekend. I know it's a lot going on. The boat party starts early, so you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, and you want to come to the after hours
Y'all
after
should
that.
have posted it real quick.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to move on while y'all post it because we cannot prolong this show. I am so excited.
Yes.
I'm excited to have you on the show too, sis.
You are?
You gonna help me out with this one?
I'm going to help you out. I got you.
All right.
I
don't know
got
if
you.
Well, I'm gonna stand up in a minute. I mean, I'll stand up in a
If
minute.
you guys are looking for somewhere to party and you want to grown folks vibe, Friday nights at the Mansion Bar is going to give you that whole Vanetti's type of feel. They got drink specials. They got happy hour. Y'all come out on Friday nights. They are
thought she
also
was gonna do all
open
that.
on Saturday nights. Reiterate. Saturday nights, they are open for the grown and sexy. Same rules apply right now. You can get in free before 9. After that, I think it's like $15, $10. It's $10.
$10.
Y'all free before 10. You can get in. It's a grown folks vibe though, So don't
grown, ain't we?
Yeah, we grown. What arrive ain't always grown.
Okay, well, we getting ready to welcome to the panel co-owner of South Dallas Cafe,
Yep.
Truth.
Yep.
They say this is a big, big world.
And if
Prime,
you don't know,
baby.
yeah. And if you don't
Remember
know, Lakeside.
Lakeside. I was gonna
Ray.
let them think a DJ Steakhouse. Goddamn.
Yep. The original Park Avenue.
I was gonna put that on there.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
The original Park
The
Avenue.
original Park
And
Avenue.
the one and only Vanetti's, baby.
Yep.
Hey, listen. We got the Price Group First Lady, Miss Deanna Price, in the goddamn house. Come on, girl.
Come on, girl. Welcome.
Yeah, I do. Let's slide in. Hi, how's everybody? I have my shoes off. If anybody know me, yeah, I take my shoes off.
All right, well, she has her shoes off. We done already got started.
So how do I do
Party is
this?
started.
Am I
He
on?
can hear you,
you're
babe.
Wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I think you're wrong. Watch your drink over here.
Okay.
You don't want that to fall.
Welcome, Hey, girl.
Hi. Well, hey, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Well, listen. I don't think I know this, and I've been knowing you probably 12 years, something like
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you're from. I don't know nothing. Just give us a little background.
Okay. It's good for you not to know nothing, but I am Deanna Price.
Yes, ma'am.
AKA
Yes, ma'am.
Ernestine.
All right.
For people who know me, Oak Cliff, Highland Hills, Ernestine Deanna Cowles Price. That's who I am.
Okay.
Married to the OG,
one
James
and only.
Price. Yes.
The one and only.
Yes, the king god of the nightclub.
Okay.
Life.
Hey, Dallas nightlife would
Yes.
not be anything
That
without
would be me.
James Price.
I'm so excited to be here, so I
Are you
appreciate
really?
you for bringing me
Late Nights
on.
with Leonard?
Yes. I was telling everybody about this show tonight.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was.
Now, do you tell them about it when you're not on it?
No, because I just heard about it like last week.
Misa.
That sheet now, come on
I
now.
just heard about it last
Miss
week.
Producer.
Lisa just told me about this show
listen.
last week.
This
See, I don't know why you ain't hear about it
that's
because
not
this
right.
show
This
is
show be
ringing.
all on my page.
Look, last week.
Well, I'm glad you
Well,
know
last
now.
week she was just
Glad
invited.
you here tonight.
I'm glad-
Okay, exactly.
Let's say that.
Glad
Okay.
you know now. The past is the past. I'm so glad
I'm
you're
just
here.
joking. I've been knowing about this show.
She just been waiting on her turn.
I've been knowing about
she
this show.
gonna share it
and I
now.
think you're doing an awesome job. I just want to say that. And foremost,
Oh, thank
you're
you.
doing an awesome job. Yeah, I congratulate
I don't
you on
take
this.
compliments
The
very
set
well,
is
but I-
really nice. Everything is like upscale.
Thanks.
Got my champagne right here. That's all I needed. And
all you
yeah,
need.
yes.
We appreciate you.
The
Miss
staff
Price,
is
coming
nice. Everybody was very welcoming.
on. Thank you. So it
I
is
came
safe
in.
to say you from the Dallas.
I am.
You from Dallas.
I am.
All right.
Grew up an only child.
Highland
Right?
Hills.
And I know
yes.
they mentioned it. I know they mentioned it a few times, but she is the wife of the one and only Mr. James Price.
I am.
Is it safe to say he's the biggest club owner in Dallas, or
He
one?
is the
Or one?
biggest, the
There you go.
largest.
Okay.
He
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Yeah,
They can't see her real good.
Can you see her now, though?
Yeah.
I just suggested
I
that
mean,
guy.
but you like I said, the reason why we in this beautiful place, we're still going live, and,
Yeah.
and not to cut off the subject, but people that's viewing, you definitely important, and if you can't see, sorry about that. But eventually we're gonna move towards recording, and you're gonna get some good stuff. So if you can't see, we're gonna make it better for you in the future. Man, she is the wife of the biggest, the baddest
yeah.
club owner / amongst other.
Club owner, restaurant owner,
Uh-huh.
entrepreneur. The only OG that's still in the game for over 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, because he started this game when he was 25 years old.
Well, how do you balance that? Because it's not about James Price today. It's about
I
Deanna
balanced that because when I met him, I was typically your housewife. And after I raised all of our kids and they got grown, I decided to help out in the game with the restaurant club business back then. And
You get your hands dirty though.
yeah, I do.
Yeah. I've
do.
seen you cook at the South
I
Dallas
do.
Cafe.
Everybody
I've
don't
seen
know
you
that.
behind the counter.
Everybody know
I've
that. They
seen
be
all
like,
of
Miss
that.
Price, you back there in the kitchen. Yes, I am. I'm getting my hands dirty. I cook. I ring up. I do everything. I'm part of the whole package.
You do
So,
that. I seen you do that at
I
Vanetti's
do.
when it was necessary.
Yeah, I step in when it's
Necessary.
necessary. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty at all.
Just mean you're a real club owner.
I
that's all.
am. I don't stand behind my man. I stand beside my man.
All
That's
right,
good.
all right. That's another topic.
I do.
That's another topic.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
saying I
because it's
don't
a lot of
agree.
people that don't stand by their man.
Right.
Yeah, they let them get out there and do all the work and not do anything else. They
At
just sit
all.
at home and collect the coin
Right.
or
Right.
gossip with their girlfriends or cause drama.
No, I get up and work. I get up and bring whatever it takes to bring to the table to support the businesses.
Now, before we get too deep,
Yeah.
I wanna talk about, because I think this is the second annual Beauty and the Beast that we got coming here on June 8th at the mansion.
It ain't the second.
It ain't
It's
the
the
second?
third.
It's the third.
It's the third.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's the fourth.
It's
be
the
honest.
4th.
Because the
Beauty
first
and
one we
Beats.
had at Prime.
Wow.
It's the 4th. It's the 4th annual Beauty and Beats on June the 8th that we have at Mansion Bar. Doors open at 2. We kick everything off at 3. We go into 7 o'clock. But I did that just to bring, because I think it's a lot of hot female DJs
Absolutely.
here in Dallas. So I wanted to open up the doors. DJ Spinderella was a part of mine, who is my sister, a.k.a. the legendary DJ Spinderella.
Legendary.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper. So she started that out with me back at Prime. And I just think it's a lot of female DJs here in Dallas that don't get recognized
At all.
for their,
agree.
yeah.
And
for
we
their
have
stuff.
3
So
of
it's
the
like-
hottest DJs.
Yes.
DJ Nouveau, if you guys are familiar with her, she's at GVO.
Yep. DJ Rudy
On
Red.
a weekly,
Yeah.
Rudy Red,
Yep.
DJ Passion.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Yep.
down
Passion
in
been
the,
around.
you know,
She
in the
legend.
neighborhood a lot.
Yep. Yep.
So if you guys are familiar with either of these ladies and you want to support them, come out to Beauty and Beats. It's on June the 8th. Doors open at 2. We are accepting vendors.
Yep.
We are definitely accepting
That's the
vendors.
first time she said that.
Specifically female vendors.
Vendors are welcome.
But they are very much welcome.
Yeah.
So nobody get confused, because I mean they already heard you talk about some female stuff on your podcast. Now you talking about female stuff again. Explain a little bit why this is Beauty and the Beats. And I know Miss Brandy just
Beauty and Beats is, like she said, to give recognition to the female DJs here in Dallas.
Give homage.
so guys can't
Give
show
homage to them. It's
guys,
not
can show
guys
up, right?
can
yeah,
show.
we would love for the guys to show up to
Yeah.
support.
Okay.
I would love to see every male DJ who is free
Okay.
Right.
on that Sunday come out and support these women and show them the love that they get
Right.
from male and female audiences.
Right.
Nouveau is dope as hell. Rudy is dope as hell. These are
They all
female
dope.
DJs who can carry their own.
Yep.
Nouveau does the after hours with us sometimes,
Yep.
and she carries that crowd like nobody's business.
shout out to all the lady DJs.
Thank
Oh,
you.
hell yeah.
Because I am the first who brought
Right.
Beauty and Beats to Dallas. I
The
am
only.
the first. So the only. So I want to put that out there. But I love my female DJs. I love y'all. I just wish that everybody supported female DJs a little bit more
Right.
in this town than they do in other cities. So
Right.
yeah, I
I don't
appreciate
see it
y'all.
too much in Detroit. I ain't never heard
At
no
all.
female DJ in
At all.
Detroit.
That's what I'm talking about. I would.
Because a lot
It's
of
such
people
a-
don't recognize our females for doing that type of stuff, but
Right.
them females be going hard as
Yes.
them
And
dudes.
it's such a
Yes.
male
You know who
dominated
I
field.
got my
You can take
favorites.
this
I do.
around.
Right.
You
I
can
would,
take this
to travel to cities. I
It's
wish I could do that.
such a
Yeah.
male dominated field.
Yeah, it is.
Being a DJ, just like being a promoter is pretty much male dominated.
Right.
But Deanna Price has gravitated to the promotion
Yeah.
of the promotion part of being a club owner.
Yeah.
You know, where she's promoting her own events. So tell us a little bit about Price Group First Lady Promotions.
Price Group First Lady Promotion started because I wanted to get beside my husband and start promoting separately from Price Group.
Right.
So Price Group First Lady do different things. Like on tomorrow night, I have Jamie D's big birthday party, celebrity birthday bash at the mansion. Kicks off at 8, goes into 2 o'clock in the morning. But, you know, Zeus Network and all that's supposed to be in the building. I am Jonathan, you know, who does the hair. Y'all know him, pulling wigs together.
Jonathan Wright came to the after hours.
Yes,
Baby,
so
he
we
pulled
love
up
him.
on us.
Yes, so
So what kind of
came
tomorrow
like a few weeks
tomorrow
ago.
night.
what kind of event
Coming
is this?
tomorrow night?
It's,
do I need to be there or I
Yes,
can
you
pass
do.
on
this? Absolutely.
You do.
Sound like I could pass on this.
No,
No.
you need to be there. Like all the who's who.
He
Yeah, he's that guy.
respected.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I
you
didn't
need
say
to pull
what.
up
I didn't
tomorrow
say
night.
what.
You need
I
to pull
just-
up tomorrow night.
You
8
need to
o'clock
stop
to
being
2
like that.
What are
a.m.
you talking about?
You need to
finna say,
stop
why
being
you
like that.
think you
Stop
not
saying you
invited?
need to stop coming to
I
shit.
just said, can I pass on
No,
it?
you can't.
You can't pass on nothing.
Can I pass on the boat party?
Right.
How you gonna
Thank
pass on
you.
the boat party?
Yeah, how you gonna pass on that?
I'm talking
We a
about
team.
the type of event.
Nah.
That's all.
We
I'm
a
saying.
team.
It's a celebrity red carpet event. So just come out and support tomorrow night.
Definitely will.
Got it?
Definitely will be.
All
there.
right.
We got hookahs.
Right.
Well, we gotta be in the house. We
Yeah, full
represent
kitchen
too,
is
right?
out. Full
Exactly.
kitchen is
Absolutely.
open.
Full
all
You
that.
guys
kitchen
will
is
be in the
open.
building.
Yeah.
Especially, I ain't know John. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He gonna be in the building.
I
When he
gots to
popped
be
up at
there.
the after hours, it was so funny
gots to
because
be there.
I had been telling him, come out, come out, come out.
Right.
So he popped up at the after hours one night, And he was like, please tell me you got a table for me. So I was like, baby, we are sold out completely.
Right.
So Willis ended up finding something for him, and we were able to accommodate him, but he had a blast.
All right. So,
But most people do when they come. Natalie Nunn was in the building.
Yeah.
This weekend,
Yeah.
yeah, she
Hey,
was there.
was in the
yeah,
building.
yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Big. She
I
the
told you
boss of-
that.
I know you didn't. You ain't have a name,
Yeah,
babe.
Well,
I
I
told
don't
you.
like her long
have a
chin
name?
ass, so it don't even matter to me.
Liking her. She started that platform.
Yeah, but all they do is fight.
But I mean, everybody
It ain't
watching.
shit. I don't.
And she was with the twins.
Yeah,
Because
I
now
watch
the
Baddies.
twins. That means she's
Now I
about
watch
the twins
Baddies
about to
now.
make it to baddies.
Let me tell you, I watch baddies. So my granddaughter got me watching baddies. I didn't know nothing about no baddies. None about that. So I started watching baddies like last year. So I'm team baddies all the day.
Listen, even though it promotes fighting, it's still a person on there that builded a platform, and I'm gonna praise her because they be beating each
Yeah.
other up.
Let
But
me
them
ask you-
twins
let me-
been
let me
trying to
ask
be
you
on
this
that
question,
platform.
What's your biggest accomplishments in the club business that you and your husband had? Just one of them, because I know it's many.
It is. I think my biggest accomplishment being in this business is to make sure that all of my urban people are satisfied and happy, because we have put the grown folks side of what we do in a box. He's done that for over 30 years.
And he's done it in a major way too. Like during
has.
COVID, when everything was shut down, he
Right.
was still feeding
Yep.
neighborhood kids who were out of
Yep.
school for free.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
You know, and it
We
wasn't
did
no
that at the
box
South-
lunch
we
with
did
a
that
sandwich.
At the South Dallas Cafe. At the time, we couldn't really afford it, but that's something that I wanted to do and give back.
And I
to
saw
the
her
community.
doing it, so I
Yeah.
was like, let me bake some cookies.
Yeah.
I hadn't been baking or nothing. I mean, everything was shut down. All
we
my
tried to
restaurants.
make sure everybody got in on something.
Yeah.
Right.
That, we can all put in on what it was. But we've been in the game for so long, and for him to keep grown folks together as a unit for so long and this many years, I applaud us for that.
Especially
I applaud
their
him for that,
employees.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is something you always been wanting to do. If it's an accomplishment for you,
Right.
you've been wanting to help out, at a large capacity.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. This is not something I wanted to do because when I married him, I married into the business.
Got you.
Right.
So something I wanted to do was to have my own retail space, and that's something I'm going to do.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Well,
not. Yeah, it's not going nowhere. But I'm just a part of helping out wherever I can with what we have right now. Yeah. So the business for us was when we had to close DJs and Vanetti's at the same time. That was the hurtful part because I know what he put into both of those businesses. DJs, Wing Mac, and Vanetti's all at the same time, right on the same block.
You guys caught a lot of flack during that time.
We did.
That a lot of people didn't understand, and
We did.
for one of your friends,
Yeah.
like me,
Right.
being on the inside and knowing what was going on,
Right.
you defended. I was defending, and James Price finally said, "You ain't got to defend shit.
Right.
You don't got to defend shit. When they see these buildings getting tore down and
Right.
stuff, it's gonna speak for itself."
Right.
And I remember telling him, "Why is you getting up on the stage explaining to these folks? You don't owe nobody no explanation."
Right. Right.
And both of us laughed.
Yeah.
And I remember her being in tears sometimes.
Yep.
Because she's like, "This is my livelihood. This is how we eat."
Yeah, because
And-
it's hurtful because some of the people I thought they had my back didn't have my back.
Right.
And it was hurtful for me because I'm like, this is what we do. So to hear people going out in the street saying that we had to close for other reasons, no, we had to close because apartment people brought up all the property over there.
And
now
they
that
building
it's not
fast.
there, now they say, oh, y'all thought we was lying?
They building fast too.
Right. So it's like, it's hurtful when you don't have a group of people that you thought was a part of your team.
Right.
Turned out to be not a part of your team. So it's hurtful. And I still feel that hurt right now. So now I pull back from some of the stuff that I used to do for people that I don't hear from right now, that I used to hear from all the time. It's like I don't want to do that anymore.
Called necessary pain.
Yeah.
And that's
And
something you never
it's
get
sad.
used to because
Yeah, it's sad.
you've been in the business for years. and
You know what? My husband had to teach me that because he been in business longer than me. So he used to say, everybody is not your friend in this business. They're your friend because of what you have and what you have going on at the moment.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's like I think everybody is my friend because I care about, care about everybody. Mm-hmm. So that just,
and to reiterate, to bounce off of what James Price tell her, who else tell you that all the time?
Yeah.
And I tell her, watch the people around you, because James Price told me that.
Yeah.
Watch the people around you. Pay attention to the things that people are around for, whether they're around to benefit or are they around during the storm.
Right.
That's right.
So,
or whether they turn against you, because Late Light with Leonard started based off of that, didn't it?
Right.
Leonard.
Really?
He could relate. It started off of a storm, and he pushed that narrative. So when you say that, and I look at you, I could tell you coming from your heart.
Right.
Yeah. Now, can you tell me what's the most valuable? And this sound like it. This is one of them. Mm-hmm. What's the most valuable lesson that you can take and like, if you just stop doing the club business right now, what can you take from the club business and produce something just from the club though, and produce something else?
What I can take from the club business and to do something else is just to do me. Mm-hmm. I don't care about what anybody say. I don't care about how anybody reacts. I'm just going to do what I need to do for me. And if anybody want to be on board with it and be a part of what I'm trying to create,
what you trying to create? That sounds like something.
What I'm trying to create, and if they don't, that's fine.
What you try to create, or what would you create?
I have some stuff that I'm building.
Sounds like some risky stuff. You talking about don't nobody.
I do. And if don't nobody want to be on board with that, I'm okay with that.
Is there a lot of give and take? Back in the day,
I used to then be okay with that. Yeah. I used to have a problem with that because of the way I've treated people.
Yeah.
So now, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm. Is there a kind of give and take when you have that mindset? Is there a kind of give and take when it comes to the people around you, like the friendships that you're going to keep and the friendships that you think are just going to be fair weather friendships simply because of what you're trying to do may not line up with what your friends think you should be doing?
Well, it will be that, and what I want to tolerate, I will tolerate. I'm not going to make a big announcement like, hey, we're done. No, I'm not doing that.
Right.
But they will feel it.
Right.
And, so what I want to reel in and the people I want to be behind me, they are behind me right now.
Right.
And I feel that. Everything is genuine.
Right.
And the ones that was not, I feel that too.
Right.
So some people I don't get text messages from and wonder how I'm doing, because people have to realize I lost 2 businesses in 1 year.
Right.
One shut down, 6 months later, the other shut down.
Right.
I had to go through that by myself. I did a whole auction for a DJ steakhouse. Everybody saw me online.
Right.
Only a few called and asked, girl, you need some help? Or y'all need some help over there, what you need help with? Only a few people did that. But as I'm saying that, they were all there when both of the places were open, when they had birthday parties, calling me, want to get their people in free. Yeah. So I have to learn from all of that, because I accept everybody. Whoever wanted to come in and, join the bandwagon, I was on board with all that. But now I took all of that in and have to sit there for a minute and reevaluate who were there for me and who were there for them.
I remember one time when you guys had Ricky Smiley come in at Vanetti's. And
this last time?
He gave me hell the whole night.
Yeah.
And I remember at the end of the night, I told him, I said, anytime you want to come try some dessert or whatever over at DJ's, let me know when you back in town. So maybe about a month later, he messaged me. He was like, hey, can I still go eat at DJ? And I said, yeah, you can. Yeah. I said, do you want to go in? He was like, I really don't want to go in. Mm-hmm. Can I get my stuff to go? And I said, well, what you want to have? And I sent him the menu, and he was like, you going to send me some cheesecake for real? I said, yeah, I'm going to send you some cheesecake. That man still called me to this day talking about that cheesecake.
I love it.
He's
speaking of that, Miss Price, speaking of, Ricky Smiley or whoever, what's, and it's been many, I didn't seen him myself.
Okay.
But what's the most memorable experience, like as it relates to celebrities or just, coming to your club?
It's been a lot of them.
I know. I didn't experience a lot myself.
It's been
It got to be that one, though. It got to be that one that just...
I ain't never seen her be a fangirl, though.
I haven't been a fangirl.
Yeah, I've never seen her be a fangirl.
Let me tell you
about being fan.
I can tell you this about one particular person, and I can talk about her because she is my sister. She is my friend. Lisa Ray McCoy. Mm-hmm. So the first time I had her, we had Phenomenon. Mm-hmm. And I did a big thing called Divas of Dallas. It was like a contest. So you had the women to come and try for the contest, and I had a celebrity guest panel board. Mm-hmm. My very first time meeting her. Lisa Ray was one of my celebrity guests, along with a couple of more people from Dallas. She didn't want to come out the dressing room until she got the rest of her deposit. Uh-huh. And so I'm like, girl. And so my husband say, can you go back there and talk to her, please, please? It's my first time ever meeting her. So I went back there and talked to her. I'm like, so what's going on? She was like, oh, no, I'm good. So after we chalked it up, she saw that I was cool and I was cool. She said, ain't nobody ever talked to me like that. We have been cool ever since 1994. Wow. And that has been my sister ever since then.
Graduated in 19.
Yeah. When I call on her, she's always there for me. Mm-hmm. She call on me, I'm always there for her. Mm-hmm. And that's one celebrity friend I can say is there to the end. The next one would be DJ Spinderella. Mm-hmm. That's my girl. I met her when her foot landed in Dallas in 2009. She has been my sister to the end, for no doubt. I can call on her for anything. Yeah. I was her matron of honor in her wedding. Yep. So that is my girl, Trina, the baddest bitch. That is my friend to the end.
Did you hook up with Trina when she was here?
I did, for a minute.
Really?
Every time she comes to Dallas, whenever she's here, she always want to see me.
Why she act like that?
It's Trina.
It's how she act on TV is how she is in real life.
Lisa Ray is like that too. If she don't know you, you can bring a group of people around. They don't do stuff like that. It's like, but they're very good people. They're good people. Yeah, they're good people. Yeah.
I'm going by what they show me, that's all.
So do you do a lot of, I know there's a lot of things that go on social media, but do you find yourself tuned into more of the big things that happen on social media, the P. Diddy, and like right now, the biggest thing going on is Donald Trump pardoning everybody. You get a pardon, you get a pardon, you get a pardon.
Right.
Is that true though? That happened?
Yeah, he did all this. Yeah. So the Chrisleys got out today.
They got out today. They did.
Get pardoned.
Well, he may get pardoned.
After 3 years.
Well, after 3 years, Donald Trump won't be president no more, so we don't got to worry about that.
After 3 years, he will be president.
No, he will not.
Here this year.
This is his year, and it's going to be over.
Yeah, it's about to be over.
So,
it'll be 3 years.
But before he get out, I believe he's going to pardon.
I don't see that happening.
Well, let's talk about what he didn't did already.
Right.
And that's
what he's doing right now is NBA YoungBoy, who is very much guilty.
Yeah.
He pardoned him.
Oh, really?
After he pardoned the Chrisleys.
Oh, wow.
But he's very much guilty. If you watch CNN and you follow his trial,
what you say on this show.
Yeah, he's very much guilty. Just like the Chrisleys were very much guilty of tax evasion and all of the shit that they did. Yeah. They're very much guilty. But the fact that you don't pardon people who are actually in prison who are innocent. You look over all those people who are technically and don't have, don't have the weight behind them to push a president to pardon them. But you get millionaires like the Chrisley family, whose daughter is parading around now in MAGA hats, and now you're a strong supporter of Donald Trump, and your sister got little black kids. I don't get it.
You would be a strong supporter.
I've seen the Chrisleys probably twice.
Yeah, right. I mean, it makes sense to get somebody out.
In there.
But if you have the power of a president of the United States, and you only utilize that power to benefit yourself or rich Americans or rich foreign dignities and all of that, then why are you president? Your presidency is supposed to be for the people.
Okay, so one thing I stay away from is politics and religion.
I love politics.
I don't talk about any of that when it comes to me, because whatever my preference is me.
Right.
So I don't want people to have the wrong opinion about whatever else is going out there. It's what I think my opinion is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm here to talk about is me and my family and what we have going on.
Yeah, so she said skip all that Donald Trump shit.
Well, it's not about Donald Trump. It's about the NBA young boy should not have been pardoned.
This is a hot subject right now.
Right,
It's a subject.
I didn't even know about an NBA young boy.
It's a subject for
all I know
time.
is that my grandkids want NBA young boy tickets. It's like, who is that? They want to go to the concert. So
they want to go to the concert.
Well, I would say this. I'm not trying to be messy or anything like that. This late nights with Leonard. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you have experienced some disrespectful. All these years you've been in the club business with your husband.
I have.
I'm sure you. I want to hear two of them, like two stories, real quick.
About what?
About disrespectful as women.
Ooh, Lord.
Whoa.
I know you got at least, for real, I know you got at
we
least
can be here all night talking about that.
Okay.
Well, one story then.
So one story is we used to, at Vanetti's, we had a section in the front where it says.
You can say her name, too.
No, I can't.
I'm just playing.
No
This
messing
producer.
It's an area in the front where it has Mr. Price, Miss Price at the front at Vanetti's. We used to have a little area in the front. The reason why I chose to sit in the cigar room is because whenever I'm in the front, in the area where we sit, it will always be a woman to have some kind of conflict with when it comes to, oh, you Miss Price, that's your seat? It's like, say right here, Miss Price. But they'll be sitting in my seat, knowing that they're not supposed to be sitting in my seat, but it's nowhere for me to sit because the place is packed.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just refuse to sit up there sometime, and my home zone will be in the back of Vanetti's because it was just my getaway. I don't want to be so closed up all the time. I just want to be in my own zone when I'm at my places, if you can relate to that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've been in the game so long, so it's like I've seen everything beyond the stars, if you can believe that. So,
and it's a lot of her friends that will filter the disrespect. We intervene before
it even get to
before it can even get to her, simply because we already know how it's gonna go.
Yeah,
I mean,
she gonna do one or two things. She gonna get pissed off and leave, or she gonna have words.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather just leave, not to have interactions. With people, because that's how I am.
Well, I think we got time for the second one.
What you want?
The second disrespectful situation you've been through with a woman, like.
Oh, the second disrespectful thing I've been with a woman is it ain't just one. It's just asked them to get up. They were like, who are you? I'm Miss Price. You see Miss Price right here, right? So what does that mean?
So in your mind, you feel like they know who the hell you are.
You supposed to know. You do know who she is.
Yeah, everybody know who I am.
Right.
You know who she is.
If you walk in my business, you know who I am. Yeah.
Price Group First Lady all over Instagram, all over Facebook.
Yeah.
You ever had to whoop anybody's ass inside of any of your spots? Or slap somebody, or get somebody slapped, or any of that?
No, the closest thing I've had to do was have a couple of people put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't do stuff like that. I go get my security and have somebody put up out of there.
That's what they get paid for.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's it and that's all.
I like that.
Yeah.
Security.
So the Price Group.
Miss Price will get up there and fight now.
She from Highland Hills. Well, she from Highland Hills, but she grew up in a Fox and Jacob.
This is for another show, but I will. Yeah, I am from Highland Hills.
Right
so
now in this day and time, don't nobody want to sweat their hair out.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because she come to the club.
I'm always a lady at the end of the day, so
security.
It's like I'm not gonna do that.
I ain't gonna say one more. We may have one more after this.
Okay.
But what advice? Now you did say he was Mr. Price was in the business longer than you.
Mm-hmm.
So even still, you still been in the business together for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So what advice would you give two couples wanting to do the same? Open up a club business, and it's from the what advice would you give them based on all the downs?
Okay.
The downs, not the ups. The downs that you've been through.
Right.
Because that's what you're really going to be,
Right.
The ups is going to come.
Yeah.
What downs?
So I would just want to tell people that want to be in this business that it is not easy. You will have your ups and downs as a couple, a married couple. Especially if you have kids, because we was in it raising our kids, and now our kids are in the business. Yeah. They might not be doing the same thing we're doing, but they're all in the business. Mm-hmm. So I would just say pray. Keep your faith in God. Keep the family together, because the family will get
challenged.
They will get dismembered because of everything you have going on. So I would just say try to keep everybody on the same page. It's going to be a lot of bad before it's the good at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, you will come out on top. Yeah. But just stay focused. As a married couple, I would suggest that you take time to yourselves. And because as a married couple, you have to work together, you have to go home together, you have to sleep together, you have to get up every day together. So take vacation time alone.
Like by yourself, not with your husband?
No, with your spouse.
Each other.
Gotcha.
Yeah, with your spouse. But you need that because you do so much stuff together in-house. Mm-hmm. You need to be away from, whatever if your stuff is in Dallas, whatever city you in, go somewhere. Like, get a break. You have to get a break. Yeah. And you have to get a break from each other, to be honest.
Do you get told no a lot? Do JP tell you no a lot?
JP does say no a lot. He does say no a lot because he doesn't know how to take breaks and go on vacations.
At all.
No, and I will be out. Now in this time, at the age I'm in,
you'll be out.
I'll be like, okay, so you stay here. I'll be back. I'm going here for 3 days. I'll come back. But
I'll come back.
He's a workaholic.
He is. She is not lying.
You gotta watch that money, man.
No, I can understand.
You can sneak off, but you can't tell nobody you going.
I can understand. You have to watch your money and all that. Like, our anniversary's coming up June 1st.
That's a whole
29 years for us in this business. So
29 years.
29 years. Yeah. So we need a vacation right now. Yeah, we need a vacation right now. But he not finna go nowhere.
At all.
He might.
Right here.
He might after the show.
Oh, he not going nowhere.
Nah, he ain't finna go on vacation. He ain't finna go on vacation.
I feel like he might go.
He not going nowhere.
I done seen him sneak off to Houston and come back in the same day.
In like less than 48 hours. He right back.
Think he gonna miss something. So
that's true. That's
he ain't gonna go. I done seen him go out of the country one time.
He'll get over on you once you decide to bust up a little bit. They'll try something shiesty.
We got a couple of projects coming up too. So we got a couple of new projects coming up.
I was gonna ask you that. Because tell them a little bit more about, because a lot of people don't know what's really going on.
Well, we're at Murphy's Mansion right now. So we've been there for almost 8 weeks. This will be 8 weeks this week. It's a African, Caribbean type spot. And we mixed in with American, fusion type deal. And it works right now. So we're trying to get the Vanetti's crowd that we had, DJ's crowd, the people to come over and kind of see the spot before they kind of say, oh, we're not going way over there.
Yeah,
now let me give them a little bit of insight on what the inside of Murphy's Mansion is like.
Like a mansion.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's 14,000
If you want to host a birthday party there, they have 3 different sections that you can utilize to host this party. If you want to have a private event, there's one side of the club that has, a whole floor, stage, banquet tables, pool tables on another whole side. And then you have the other side of the club, which is the American vibe, that you can have band, whatever you want over there. Yeah. And then you have a whole upstairs that if you wanted something private and exclusive, there's a stripper pole up there.
You can still look down.
You can do that. You can still look down and see everything else. But that caters to just your party.
Right.
So there's so much to offer. There's Thursday nights. They do karaoke, R&B and karaoke. Ladies love R&B. Friday nights, they do Friday Nights Live.
Yeah. Next Friday, we're bringing the bands back.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a grown folks type vibe. You don't have to worry about, it's free parking. It ain't no valet. You can park your car for free.
Right.
It's a freestanding building. It sits by itself, so you're good.
And it's right off the highway.
Yeah.
So you are 30 seconds on and off the highway, getting in and out over there.
So from Vanetti's, it would probably take about 7 minutes to get to the new spot
Right.
where Vanetti's and DJ's was.
Right.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
Right,
And it's right, like I said, right off the highway, right off 635.
In Skillman.
10051 Whitehurst. You guys, they have $100 birthday parties going on right now.
Yep.
Every Friday
What
and
does that
Saturday.
include? What does that
That
include?
includes just the
Bottle of
section
champagne.
and a bottle of champagne.
Oh,
You
that's
get
good.
two people in free.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
And you get unlimited people in free
Yep.
before 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
So,
And tell them real quick where to find it, because I got one more thing to ask, and we got to get on out of here.
Okay, let's go.
Where can they get? How can they get tickets for tomorrow? We're gonna start with tomorrow.
Oh, go to my page.
Okay.
So tomorrow it's free. It's no tickets. It's free entry
Free
all
tomorrow,
night.
y'all. Free.
All night. Free for
Free.
ladies and men all
yep,
night.
all night.
Okay.
It's we open at 8. We close at 2 o'clock in the morning. The kitchen will be open. We'll have hookahs tomorrow. Performances tomorrow. Like I said, celebrities will be there tomorrow. It's Jamie D's big birthday bash. I'm so excited to be the event coordinator for that. And DJ Trap is the DJ for tomorrow night.
Let's
And
go,
I-
Trap.
It's a whole vibe.
And
yeah.
we're going.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in there.
Everybody will be there.
And I know you touched on this earlier, but real quick, we're gonna let you go. I'm
Okay.
sorry for taking up your
That's okay.
time. But what type of contribution do you give back? And I already know. I just want you to tell everybody, because you got some few things coming up, especially towards the beginning of the school year and the end of school year. What do you do for the community? What is the price you do
I
for
do the
community?
feed the homeless. I do that out of my own pocket. I don't ask for anything from anybody. I just ask people to come help me feed. I have a thing that I'm doing on August the 22nd through the 24th, which is something I started. It's called the Presidential Suite Ladies Staycation, which it used to be the Presidential Suite Ladies Night Out. I started that after my mom died in 2009 because I went through a depression. So I wanted to get out the house and do something for me because I found myself, just going over the edge. So I created a night for ladies that don't go to clubs, that would go to a hotel and kind of unwind and relax, not knowing that when I created this night, I would meet other women who have lost their mothers as well. So I kind of stuck with it. I got off on it and stopped doing it like in 2014. So I just started it back like 4 months ago.
Oh, wow. All right.
So I'm having another one. It's like 50 women. I do with
Vendors.
this one, vendors. I do a pool party on that Friday. That Saturday is the President's Suite Ladies Night Out. I do complimentary food and drinks for the ladies. And if you want to stay, it'll be at the Lorenzo Hotel this year, August the 24th, the 22nd through the 24th.
That's awesome. I was really talking about that, but I didn't know you did that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was talking about that bike giveaway, and all that.
Yeah,
you
the
know
bike
what I'm saying?
giveaway. I used to do the bike giveaway every year. We did that for
In
3
June.
years. Yeah, in June. It's coming up, June the 7th. It won't be at my spot. It will be at Echo.
Okay.
And I will like for everybody to support that because that was something that I was a part of.
And if you're looking for it online or anything, you can find it on with Definition Cigars.
Right.
It'll be on their pages, and
right.
we'll share it.
Yeah.
We'll share it.
I wish I
appreciate
had time to really express how much.
I know it would be a long
Miss
night
Price
talking
meant.
to me. You got to bring
Oh,
me
my
back.
goodness.
You got to bring me back. I got some more stuff to talk about.
Although
so.
I've been doing this all my life, you got me back started in Dallas. We'll talk about it later, though.
Yes, that's a whole nother deal.
It was on my. Didn't I say I was going to talk about it?
Yeah.
All the way from
it's a whole
Taco
nother
Bell.
It was
So
because
you
of
need to
you
do it,
that
you
he
need to do it.
became
Yeah, let's
But I
go.
appreciate
big
you
at
coming on the
that,
show.
so-
This
Well,
means
thank
so
you.
much to me.
I appreciate y'all.
So much to me, man.
Thank
Let's
you for
give Miss
having
And we
Price a hand,
appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yeah.
Thank
Make
you
sure
for
y'all
having
tune
me.
Oh,
in.
man. Everybody
Every
that's
week
tuned in, I
for
appreciate
Late Nights
y'all.
with Leonard. Every
Appreciate
week.
y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Great setup. I love the setup too. It's nice.
Yeah, sorry if I ignored anybody tonight. I didn't ignore you. We got Miss Price on the show, y'all. Co-host Misa. Appreciate you, sis.
Absolutely.
She
Get
did
on
her
me.
thing.
Get
She
me
did
on
her
up
thing.
out of here, Miss Producer.
did
Miss
her
Producer,
thing.
I appreciate you. Miss Producer.
Oh, no problem. I'm here every week.
See?
And I want to say to both of you ladies that I commend y'all because you know what? They be ignoring us ladies sometimes.
Yeah.
And for the record, y'all know I do food. So if y'all
your stuff,
Always,
Miss
yeah.
Producer.
Slide your
Lisa
stuff
know
in.
we
Yes.
do a lot of stuff together, and we still, working. And then
Right.
I do home care and my stuff opening up. So when you do those little things, I'm gonna be there with my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for y'all for tuning in with Late Nights with Leonard. Oh, the studio is beautiful, man. I think this is home for us.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
Lord, he gonna say that every week, y'all.
I think this is home.
Yeah,
for
I think
us.
so.
Every week, y'all
Nice.
say it.
I love it.
Really nice.
And y'all
Stay
tune
tuned.
in
Stay
July.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Hello,
Stay
it's
tuned.
Misa.
Yes.
Of course, Price Group First Lady will probably be my first.
I will. Oh,
See y'all
great.
later.
That's a good vibe.